Welcome to an evening of performance. James Ford at the bunker performing bullshit.
Oh, how's it going? How they hanging? How they swinging? Hurry, ninnies. Cold out there, ain't it? Oh. Duh. It's a strange world out there, folks. Yes, it is. And in this strange world, there's a whole lot of bullshit. All types of bullshit. Variations on the standard. All different types, sizes, colors, textures. You have the actual bullshit, metaphorical bullshit. You know, my first reaction to bullshit is, that's a bunch of bullshit. It's negative. I get a negative, first sense of bullshit is it's negative. But there's a lot of good bullshit out there. It's all a matter of our perspective. 'Tis true. Give you an example. Hell, all the good things on earth come out of some healthy manure. All the good stuff you eat, if you do kind of eat healthy stuff. Spuds, potatoes. Hell, coconuts hanging from a tree, come from a tree that goes into the ground. Hell, that's all basically bullshit, right? Manure, horse shit, cow shit, all good shit. I have an example, a friend of mine. He was an Irishman. And one day, he was walking out in the morning. And he walked out into the great green pastures of Ireland. It was as green as the eye could see. And the sun was just coming up on the horizon like a little clitoris, letting light or cascade all over the green pastures of the land. And as it cascaded, it silhouetted a cow in the middle of this great horizon. And it was majestic. And he said it was like a moment of well, he said, I felt the presence of God. And in that silence, him and his friends, the lads, they just stood. And then plop! The cow took a huge pile of steaming dung, shit, manure, bullshit. And they sat there and the steam came up and the sun glistened off her and the rays of light bounced off the steam coming off the heat coming off that pile of dung. And this young man, some say a madman, some say a genius, said, lads, did you see that? And they said, what? See that? What? The dung pile. Huh? Dung pile? Yeah, he said, you know what? Next week, I want to show you guys something. I got an idea. We'll come back next week. So I gotta, yeah, sure, all right. So now this madman, some say a genius, they all left. And they came back a week later, almost on the dot. And it was this great green pasture expanse. And the sun came up and gave life to the whole land. And the light cascaded across the green grass. And the cow was no longer there, but there was the dung pile. And he said, all right, lads, follow me. And they're like, yeah, okay, sure. Let's see what this looks like. So he walked over this madman, some said a genius. And he walked down and he reached down, and I don't know what brought this to his mind, some kind of insight from the gods or whatever, nature or whatever that may be. He reached down and touched that pile, this patty he called it. I don't know if cow patty. I don't know if they ever had called it that before, or if you've ever heard of anybody doing that, but this madman did it. Madman, some said a genius. He went down and they touched his cow patty, and it was hard to touch. And now he lifted that cow patty, and underneath it, there were mushrooms. And so he had this velvet packet, which seemed a bit feminine for this man, but that's an aside. And he took out that velvet packet, and he took the mushrooms, and he put it in his pouch. And he said, "All right, lads, follow me." And they're like, "Yeah, okay." And they went off. And now they went off, and then they had, right behind the little woods, they had a fire going. This is like their spot, the little hideout. But the fire was burning already, and they had a kettle already steaming with water. And now he took the mushrooms off. Now I don't know if he washed these mushrooms off. I'm kind of hoping, but he never mentioned this. But he took the mushrooms and he steeped them in the kettle, and they brought it to a proper boil. And now, again, this seems kind of feminine to myself, but that's an aside. But he gave all the lads teacups, and they had the kettle. And after the mushrooms were properly steeped, and I'm not sure how he judged the time frame, because I think it was the first time it's ever been done, or at least for him. And now he took this kettle and he poured tea to all the lads. He poured himself a cup. And it was very hot, so it took time for it to cool off so he could actually drink the whole cup of tea. So I'm going to cut ahead to the future where it was cold. That was colder, and he sucked down that tea, and they all sucked down the tea. And I said, "Well, this is kind of strange, okay." But then all of a sudden, strange things kept on happening. They started seeing stuff. They started seeing some crazy shit. But that crazy shit was good shit. And the moral of that story is that happened to be some good bullshit. See? Now, the other type of bullshit is the metaphorical type of bullshit. Now, I got a category of 3. The first category would be honest bullshit. We all got honest bullshit. Hell, I live in New York City. This happens to be the bunker we're in, coming to you live right now at the moment. Well, it's not live, but that's a bit of a bullshit. But I'm doing this live in the moment. But that's an aside. So honest bullshit, like New York City. Listen, even if you don't feel like you're a guy that is dishonest, you gotta at least see bullshit coming. You gotta understand the grammar of bullshit. You gotta get a sense of that aroma. Otherwise, you'll be walking around the city with your pants hanging down, getting hopped in the hole every 10 minutes, and we can't have that, can we? No, we cannot. So, just to understand bullshit, and to go a little further, we all got a little bit of an ego. We have to navigate, if you believe in that spiritual realm within. We all kind of interface with the world, and that in its own way is a kind of a form of bullshit. But that's maybe went a little bit further down the road. So now that's category, that's A, or 1. Pick it. Now, 2, or B, would be downright dirty bullshit. And what is that? I want that shit over there, and I'm going to lie my balls off and do whatever I have, or my ninnies off, or whatever I have to do to get that. Done. Now, 3, or C, would be AAA, grade A, Moody and Fish, professional. I got 2 letters before and 2 letters after my plaque and my name in my office. Professional, top shelf, bullshit. Public relations, commercial, all that shit. Professional. I get paid to be good at my bullshit. That's that. And this isn't even a judgment about that, you know, because hey, it's far to be my business in the free market to tell people how to make a living. But we have to be careful where we are. I mean, folks, honestly, we live in a 24/7 infomercial fueled by bullshit. And the problem is that when we're inundated by it, and I'm sorry if this is turning into a TED Talk, when we're inundated by 24/7 bullshit, sometimes up can come down, down becomes up, bad becomes good, good becomes bad. You got the fucking idea, right? So, well, this is what I'm a Spolin-based improviser. We kind of say, show, don't tell. And that's what I'm going to do. Because this is an idea of how these things that would naturally or normally be considered, well, it's like public relations. Public relations is professional lying. It's professional bullshit. It's like, hey, in the past it would be like, hey, Bill, I kind of fucked up. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about this. Hey, oh, well, John, well, maybe go talk to the people and just let them know that you fucked up and maybe you can get past this. That might have been the past. Now, today is, hey, Bill. Hey, John. Hey, John. Bill, I fucked up. Okay, John, let's see how we can spin this. How can we, maybe we could spin it and put it on someone else. See what I mean? We could, it's about changing the image, right? It's like, okay, maybe you could change to make yourself a better person. No, we're just going to lie our balls off about the situation and create an image for ourselves to bullshit about it. Now, I am pretty sure that I made absolutely no sense there, so I'm just going to show and not tell. Here. Welcome back, folks, to my show. I'm your host, George Washington. We have an exclusive today here at my show. Again, I'm your host, George Washington. For the first time in history of this nation, we are going to have an interview with a clandestine operative for Homeland Security. Now, I don't know what his branch is called because it's never been uttered in public sphere before. But here I am. I'm going to introduce you to Sergeant Major Tom Peoples for the first time ever. Exclusive on my show. Now, for the first time ever, let me introduce you to Mr. Sergeant Major Tom Peoples. Hello, Mr. Tom Peoples. Please, come on, say hello to the people. Really, it's okay. Hey. Sergeant Major Tom Peoples, at your service. How you doing, sir? Oh, I'm very good, Mr. Tom Peoples. It's a pleasure for us to see you here. Welcome to my show. I'm your host, George Washington, and here's Sergeant Major Tom Peoples. Now, I just got done telling the folks, Mr. Sergeant Major Peoples. May I call you Tom? Yes, sir. Tom, that this is the first time ever uttered in this public sphere about your branch of Homeland Security. Now, what can you tell us about that branch? Well, not really sure. It's kind of new for me. We normally don't speak about this type of thing, you know, national security and stuff like that. Oh, well, sure, I understand, but look, this is my job. This is my show. Well, let's help you out here, Mr. Peoples. Tom, what's the name of the branch that you're a part of? We're the PTA. PTA, hell, the Parents Teachers Association. I doubt that's what it is. What does it stand for, Tom? Well, we're the Peepin' Tommers of America, sir. Right. Very good, Tom. What, really? I didn't expect that. That is a kind of a, could you tell us a little bit about that? That seems a bit, well, how about you just tell us a little about that? This is a world that's kind of unknown to us, so you tell us about that, Tom. Well, sure, sir. Well, let me just say first, I'm just grateful to be here, sir. I'm grateful that I'm able to serve my country. and actually do something that I love doing it. Not many people have that opportunity to find something they love and then earn a living doing it and serve their country at the same time, sir. So I'm just, I'd like to say that before anything else. Well, thank you. We want to thank you for your service, Tom. We appreciate that. But how about this? Could you tell us a little bit about how you got involved in this line of work, sir? Oh, sure. It'd be my pleasure, sir. Well, I wasn't always the man I was today there, sir, George. See, there used to be a time when peeping and timing was kind of more frowned upon. I was actually doing a little time in prison for it. And, well, I was feeling sorry for myself in the cell one day, and the CEO came out and hit me on the head while I was sitting down and said, "Asshole, why don't you get up? We got a visitor for you." And I said, "Well, okay, hope I'm not going to get..." Well, that's another side of the story. So I went to the cell, and there was a gentleman sitting there, and he was the sharpest looking man I had ever seen in my life. And he said, "Son, how'd you like to serve your country doing what you love?" I said, "Well, that's the last thing I expected to hear from you, sir. Gotta say, I'm not really in a position to do that." I said, "Son, I can have you out of here by dinner time." I said, "Sir, I just really don't want any problems," because I had no idea what this was about, you know. So, but he said, "Son, I'm looking at your rap sheet, and you are the most prolific peeping and timer in the United States of America, and you're not a good criminal. And this is just the amount of times you've gotten caught, so I don't know what kind of record you have in doing this. But I can tell you this. We could put these kinks you have to good use. We started a clandestine surveillance operation for Homeland Security to protect this great country of ours and the global economic nation that we are ushering in. And we'd like you to be part of our team, son. Like, how would you like to serve your country doing what you love?" So I said, "Well, sir, seems hard for me to do that. I got a couple more years to do." And he says, "Well, son, you sign here on the dotted line, and I'll have you out of here by dinner." I said, "Well, that sounds pretty good, sir, but what goes along with that? What do I have to do? What's in the fine print?" And he said, "Well, son, this is the truth. Once you sign this line, you're part of this new organization, and your ass is ours for life. Sign the dotted line, but I'll tell you this: you get a paycheck every week. You'll get a pension. You get health care, dental. We got a nice cul-de-sac that you'll be part of a team. We all live in that community. And hell, son, you live like a king. But you got to be on call 24/7, and we'll put a chip in your head. But take a look around, son. Is this working for you? You can be part of a team. You can serve your country doing what you love." And I said, "Well, I can't argue with that, sir. Where do I sign it?" And, well, I'm happy to say I did so. Best choice I made in my life. I'm proud to say that I'm a top-ranking individual in our... I'm a sergeant major in the Peeping Timers of America, and I lead a group of, I can't say the number, but I'm the head of my team, and I'm glad to serve this country doing what I love. Well, folks, ain't that a story? Talk about success. This is America, baby. Well, folks, this has been an exclusive. We're going to come back right after these brief commercial breaks with Miss Sergeant Major Tom Peoples. But before we go, would you anything else you'd like to add, Tom, before we take a brief commercial? We got a couple of minutes. Well, I'm a bit of a singer, Mr. Washington, and the Peeping Timers of America, where we have our own song, and I'd like to sing it for America if it suit you. Well, folks, what did I tell you? My show, George Washington, an exclusive from the peeping and Thomas of America, never heard before, never uttered in this great nation of ours. Not only do we have the scoop, but this great man of ours is going to sing a song for us. We got a little bit of entertainment, so I'm just going to hand the mic over to Mr. Sergeant Major Tom Peoples. Folks, give him a hand. Thank you, George. America.
Peekaboo, I see you, America. Peekaboo, I see you, America. Peekaboo, I see you, America. Peekaboo, I see you, America. I used to sit in a tree and peekaboo at you and me, America. I used to be in a tree with my spyglass and look at your wife's ass, America. Peekaboo, I see you, America. Peekaboo, I see you, America. I'm in my work van with the business sign outside, but I'm really a peeping Tomer of America. I'm on my laptop looking at your wife coming out of the shower at the same hour that I always park in front of your house, 'cause I'm serving the country. Peekaboo, I see you, America. Peekaboo, I see you, America. I'm driving down the block in a clandestine mission, and I want to stop crime, but you know what I'm wishing? That hot redhead into B is lathering up her gi, America. But I hope to stop crime in time before 3C with the C cups tries on her holster breast. Tank top, America. Peekaboo, I see you, America. Peekaboo, I see you, America. Peekaboo, I see you, America. We love you, America.